wrapping up here, what would you say are the primary simple little choices that people can make that would make a profound difference in their own body health, that sense of purpose, and changing the whole planetary paradigm? What would be the main recommendations?
The very first one is goes back to where we started this conversation with the question of, when have I been in flow, when have I not? Just completely come into the realization to begin with that you are on purpose now.
Right.
That you have everything you need for your next step, all of the relationships in your life, the data that you currently have at your fingertips, the experiences you've had throughout your lifetime have perfectly prepared you for this moment. And so let go of your insecurities and your fear and your guilt. And the faster and more completely you can do that, the more quickly you're going to move into a biologic and spiritual wellness. And so you have to lose that programming. And I just would encourage you that the areas where you in life where you felt darkest and most vulnerable and most insecure was probably the points at which you were going through the most important transitions and transformations of your life. And that may be right now. This may be a point of crisis for you, and therefore you're seeking this information. And so start with that realization of, oh my gosh, I am exactly where I need to be. Exactly the only place I could possibly be, which is right now. And I am equipped now with all of the future information and all of the information in Zach's head and Onani and all of the people around you. We are with you in the singularity moment, and we have, as a community, the total package. We have the complete story of life itself within us. We don't even have to get it in these heads. In fact, it looks like if we carry that into the cocoon, we're screwed. And so don't worry about the paucity of information that you may have in your head. Memory is a huge piece for us. We are all struggling with memory right now. We see at a very early age, we're losing cognitive memory. Let go of your concern about that. You have all knowledge within the tissues of your body. That your mind can't access that information right now does not mean that you don't have the information within you. So divorce yourself of the fear, divorce yourself of the insecurities, the guilt, all of this, and start to receive the simple gifts of the following. Number one, wake up in gratitude. Write down a quick list of things you're grateful for, which might be, I just took another breath and I'm here with another dawn, and the sun is beautiful orange color in the sky of California this morning when I was waking up, and I'm grateful for that. And I have loved ones around me, even if they're estranged or I don't talk to them. The reality is I have humans that have shaped me through their insecurities and other things. Sure, but who cares? They were there in your life, put there on purpose because you called them in. This is the journey you and your soul have asked for, and you're on it. And so you're on purpose. So wake up in gratitude. Then consume the simplest of stuff around you. The lower you can get on the food chain, the healthier you're going to be. Get nutrient-dense foods from the garden. Grow something in your garden. Grow something in your window if you don't have a backyard. A mint plant is bulletproof. So if you need to start at a mint plant, go there. A basil plant, do something in the window, something in the sidewalk, then something in the backyard. Then let that slippery slope of co-creation of nutrients in your life, not because you have to feed yourself everything from the garden, but because every time you touch a vegetable or a fruit that you've grown, you connect to the whole human history of food production, right, which is receiving. It's a gifting from Mother Nature herself. So go into that food environment there. Get in touch with the microbiome, breathe real air, get outside, break your cycle that you're in, whatever it is right now. If you go to the same gym 5 days a week and that's your workout regimen, shift it up and get outside and join a hiking club and start breathing real air again. Do something different. Get that gift of mobility in your life. If it's as simple as you can get out as far as your backyard, then sit in your backyard for an extra hour. Get this real life back in touch. Slip your shoes off and stick them in the grass. If you haven't felt grass between your toes recently, you're missing a joyful experience in life. Right. Children love to be barefoot because it gives them all of the stimulation of life itself. They want to be connected to Mother Earth. Had my niece and nephew out at the beach the other day, and they immediately wanted to just strip off all their clothes and they lay down in the sand. Like,
Right.
no, like we don't do that as adults. To be like, oh, I'm going to get sand all over me. Am I going to do? Well, that's stupid. We come from the sand, we come from the dirt, and so these kids just like wallow in it, and they're naked, and they're running around in the surf, and they're just like incarnate joy. And here the adults are all worried. Well, I got to get them back in the car, and there's going to be sand in the car, and it's like, wow, we are so programmed away from the innate joy that we have the potential to grab by reconnecting to Mother Nature. And so get crazy, get naked outside, get reconnected to the earth itself. And you're going to find that you're way more joyful and you're way more vigorous than you might think you are right at the moment. And health is an experience more than a biologic process. It's an experience right now, completely.
Beautiful.